Hello, Norelle here from Food Sale Love, and welcome back to my garden kitchen here in Provence, where we are cautiously emerging from lockdown. Well, although I'm Australian, I've lived in Europe for a very long time now, and I suppose I've developed a Mediterranean palate. However, every now and again I feel my taste buds need a real good jolt, and I crave something completely different. And today that happens to be for a curry.
Oh, great.
My cameraman obviously approves. So I'm going to cook a chickpea curry with baby spinach and accompany that with a delicious lemon rice. This was taught to me by an Indian girlfriend of mine, so it's authentic, it's full of flavour, and it's vegan. The ingredients for the curry are 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 onion chopped, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic crushed, about an inch of fresh ginger finely chopped, 2 fresh tomatoes chopped, a tablespoon of tomato puree, a teaspoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of chilli, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin powder, a tablespoon of coriander powder, a couple of curry leaves, 2 tins of chickpeas, about 500 grams once drained, 2 good handfuls of baby spinach, the juice of half a lemon, which is about 3 tablespoons, and half a teaspoon of garam masala. Into a hot pan, we'll pour about 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, and then add the cumin seeds. You'll see them start to splutter. And then we'll add the onion. And now a good pinch of sea salt, and that will help it brown. And now for the garlic and the ginger. Now, this phase shouldn't be rushed. It'll take at least 5 minutes, possibly 10. You want those onions to release their sweetness and absorb all those fabulous spicy flavors. My friend Mary is not only an incredibly dedicated and knowledgeable, caring doctor, but she's also this fantastic cook. And she's graciously allowed me to hijack this recipe and share it with you today. So cheers, Dr. Mary. Thanks. Now the onions are lovely and soft and slightly golden, we'll add the tomatoes. And the tomato paste, which will help make it a little thicker and richer. And this is your lovely base for your curry. We'll pop the lid on now and leave that just to simmer for a good 5 minutes. Oh, that's looking lovely. Now, time to add the dry ingredients. The turmeric, chilli, oops, get all that, cumin, and the coriander, and the curry leaves if you happen to have them. If you don't, just leave it out. Now we'll stir all this together and just cook that off, or as Mary would say, cook the rawness off for about 3 or 4 minutes. Now we'll add the chickpeas. Stir that all through. Now we'll add a little bit of water. Which helps make that fabulous sauce. and then just pop a lid on it and leave it for a good 5 minutes. Here we are. Right, I'm just going to taste this. Oh, it's good. Just add a little bit more salt. Season it to your taste now. I might add a little bit more water. And then pop the lid on. Let it simmer for a little bit longer while I start the rice. So into a hot pan, we add a couple of tablespoons of sunflower oil and then a teaspoon of mustard seeds. And they should quite quickly start to pop. Here we go. Woo. Teaspoon of cumin seeds. Might just turn that down a little bit. Popping away. Popcorn. And then a tablespoon of mixed chopped nuts. I've used a mixture of cashews and peanuts. And just stir that a little bit until the nuts start to go a little golden. Okay, and now we add, I've got 2 chilies finely chopped. This is up to you. It's really a question of taste and how hot you like it. You can obviously adjust the chilies to your own palate. Now, about 1 inch of finely chopped fresh ginger. If you don't have fresh ginger, discard it. Can't even smell fabulous. Now about 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric and about 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Gosh, they're coming all together perfectly. And now the last thing is lemon juice, which is about 1/2 lemon. So that's about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Oh, it's strong, it's amazing. And that's all there is to it. Into 2 cups of pre-cooked basmati rice. I'm just going to pop that all together, stir it through, and there you have a very quick and flavourful lemon rice to accompany our curry. Too easy. Okay, that's fine to leave for a minute. We'll now go and check the chickpeas and we're ready to add the spinach. That down. And just stir the spinach leaves in until they start to wilt. Right, we now add the garam masala. And then just a squeeze of lemon juice. And ready to go. Well, no good curry is complete without some sort of bread. But a naan bread is quite time consuming. So tonight we're going to cheat. The trick is, buy yourself some pizza, ready-made pizza dough from the supermarket, roll it out and then cut it. Into 4 and into 8. Then brush it with a little oil. We'll just start with those 4. Throw a few cumin seeds on top and then into a hot pan for about or just a few minutes until they bubble, we'll make pan bread. And look, they're starting to bubble already. Smells good too. Here we are, that one's already starting to bubble, and I think it's time to turn it. Yes! This one's probably ready. Yes. And in the meantime, we'll prepare the others. I think that's probably enough. Look at that. The next one. There we are. And the last two are ready. Right. There we have it. So we finish it off by brushing them with hot melted butter just before serving.
No, it smells absolutely delicious from behind the camera here. I'm salivating.
Well, let's eat.
Wonderful.
Well, we've been chased inside by the spring showers, and my poor cameraman here was getting wet. So thank you, Pete.
Pleasure, my love. And well, I would very often drink a beer with a curry, but in this case, Narelle's drinking wine, so I'm joining her. It's a Riesling, it's nice and fruity, and it goes very well with a curry. And while I have a glass in my hand, I'd like to propose a toast to Dr. Mary, who is thankfully recovering from coronavirus at the moment. And also a toast to the other heroes, all the other heroes in the medical profession. Thanks, guys, and stay safe.
Thank you. Cheers.